Yes, hello everyone. First of all, thank you for your time and for joining us in this webinar despite your busy schedules. This is actually our first webinar and for the year, webinar for the year, and your participation is indeed an honor for us today. So I am Noreen, the marketing manager of Monitorapp, and I will be your presenter for today's webinar. So let's start. Yes, for housekeeping, if you have questions, you may type your questions on the chat box. So in the Q&A chat box, and our webinar admin and our product managers are on standby to answer your questions. Or if ever you have like more on technical questions or detailed questions or questions about business partnership or white label, you may email us at marketing@monitorapp.com or noreen.kera@monitorapp.com. Also, this this webinar is being recorded and this will be uploaded to our YouTube channel. So, yep. Next is the flow of the discussion. So the flow, first we will be understanding the foundation of edge computing and of course its advantages. Then we will discuss Monitorapp service that works through the edge facilities around the world, and that will lead us to the discussion of IronCloud's website protection services. This may get more technical as we go. So again, if you have questions or clarifications along the way, please free to chat, and our webinar admins are on standby to answer your questions. So yeah, let's start with the definition of edge computing. So Gartner defines edge computing as a part of a distributed computing topology where information processing is located close to the edge. So edge is the physical location where things and people connect with the network digital world. So they say edge computing is a nascent, fresh idea, confusing trend that will complement cloud computing for nearly every enterprise by 2025. So as you can see in the figure, digital business, IoT, and immersive experiences are the three mutually supporting trends driving edge computing. So most enterprises have a robust cloud computing strategy focused on modernizing for a more agile and scalable back office. But digital businesses require more agile and real-time front office at the edge. So where computers, customers, employees, assets, and equipments interact with each other in the enterprise. So why edge computing is important? Some general benefits of edge computing is that it tackles the growing demand to address lower latency, processing large amount of data, and resilience to network disconnection. So as per Gartner's, edge computing is advantageous when the data is high volume, noisy, expensive to send elsewhere. Second, edge computing is needed if there is limited autonomy. So that means when the processing needs to continue even if the connection is down. Third, if there is a need for privacy or security. So that is when the interaction or information is confidential, personal, or regulated. And lastly, if there is a requirement for a lower latency or determinism, which means that when the decision time matters, windows of opportunity are small, interactions are local. So we at Monitorapp use edge computing on our security as a service platform we named IronCloud. IronCloud simply means AI on the cloud. In Monitorapp, we define AI as application insight, which serves as our commitment to monitoring the level 7 of the OSI layer. Basically, our services under Ion Cloud works on edges that is available in 40 IDCs in 15 countries around the world. The Ion Cloud is Monitorapp's all-in-one security as a service platform, which we refer to as the alternative to the traditional network securities, because it extends secure connectivity to web application server through cloud services without requiring network segmentation. And under our Ion Cloud, we have two services categories, which is number one is website protection. So this is mostly on the web server. And second is the secure internet access, which is ensures the connection of the users to the internet. So as we mentioned in the previous slide, there are two categories under Ion Cloud. So for our website protection, it includes web application and API protection security for data centers and secure internet access. It is our SSE-based security service that guarantees safe internet connection. To put it in simple terms, our website protection is for servers and internet is for safe connection of the users. So today's webinar will focus on the website protection side. So under website protection, we have web application firewall, website malware scanner, content delivery network, and DDoS mitigation. So again, if you have inquiries about our products and services, you may email us at marketing@monitorapp.com, or you can just chat it on the Q&A chat box. So yes, as we mentioned earlier, edges are the physical location where things and people connect with the network digital world. So we at Monitorapp had installed our edges in 40 IDCs location in 15 countries. So that means our Ion Cloud is in 40 IDCs in 15 countries. So what does that mean? So your connection will be connected to the nearest edge into your location, wherever you are, thus ensuring fast and secure connection. So why do we need Ion Cloud? Well, the general benefits of Ion Cloud are, number one, it provides flexible and fast response orchestration of edge platform around the world. So by orchestration, we mean that, for example, I am in Indonesia and I am connected to Ion Cloud's Singapore Edge. When there is a down in Singapore Edge, my connection will automatically be forwarded to the nearest edge, which is, we can see here, it's in Hong Kong. So as a user, I won't feel that there is a downtime in my previous connection because of the intelligent orchestration feature of our Ion Cloud. And second benefit of Ion Cloud is that it offers single point control and integrated management console that is easy and very convenient to use. Ion Cloud has a user portal that allows user to customize and set its own rules and policies. And third, improve user experience. We mentioned in the previous slide that edges offers the benefit of faster connection. So this is also Ion Cloud's one important benefits, and it reduces latency in connection, thus equaling to improve user experience. And lastly, of course, since we do not need to install physical hardware, it definitely reduces complexity of installation and deployment cost. So let's proceed uh, with discussion of our website protection. So before we dig into the website protection side, let's watch this video to give us the foundation of our web application firewall.
Having a website is now essential when running a business. But online is riddled with hackers and bots trying to get to your valuable information. They can even disable your web service. Websites are open to the public, making it the most vulnerable prey for hackers. If a hacker successfully attacks your website, your business can have catastrophic damage such as web service interruption or data leaks. Not all companies have a security expert, and traditional security appliances cost a fortune. Welcome to IronCloud, an affordable, simple, and fast way to protect your website. Getting started with IronCloud is easy and painless. Simply sign up for an account, register your website domain, and change your DNS information, and you're already done. From the moment you change your DNS settings, your website is protected from threats like DDoS and SQL injections. You don't even need to change policy settings. You can even check your website on your phone, on the go. It's that simple. Intuitive dashboard can help you see in one glance what is happening to your website, and reports can be generated in different formats to suit your needs. Our services are suitable for any sized business, whether it's a small home business or a giant corporation. We got you covered.
So yes, IronCloud Web Application Firewall is a cloud-based web application firewall, and it is a solution that protects web application by filtering and monitoring the HTTP or HTTPS traffic between web application and the internet. So our IronCloud WAF offers comprehensive defense against HTTP or HTTPS flowing into the data center. It is agile and offers flexible response on the increasing traffic and promotes orchestration. IronCloud WAPS offers pay-as-you-go pricing scheme wherein it provides the benefit of just paying based on your used services. So the benefits of having IronCloud Web Application Firewall is that it supports security by blocking website attacks. Second, it promotes API security by having complete parsing of API traffic to block attacks and create restriction rules. Bot mitigation. So, bot means an autonomous program on the internet or another network that can interact with systems or users. But sometimes criminals create networks of bots that roam the internet, infecting PCs with malware. So IronCloud WAP's bot mitigation identifies malicious bot traffics and restricts access of these bots. And lastly, it provides L7 DDoS mitigation by mitigating HTTP-based denial of service attacks such as get flooding, Rudy, and slow lorries. So this is what our web application dashboard looks like. And this can be accessed on your desktop computers, your phones, laptops, wherever you are. So users are also able to customize the policy based on their preferences and level of security importance that they are looking for. And as mentioned in the previous slides, users are able to customize the setting of their web application firewall through the dashboard. And as you can see here, for the web security and API security, users are able to define or establish their own security rules depending on their preferences. So In setting up iCloud web application firewall, is actually very easy. There's only 3 steps. So first step is we need to register the website or domain that we want to protect. And a user is able to register multiple websites on the single account. So after registering the domain, we have to change the DNSC name value that was issued upon registering the domain. And after we change the CNAME, the traffic will immediately go through the ironclad WAF, and we are sure that the traffic is already secured. And lastly, we can monitor and manage the security rules as per our preferences or our enterprise goals. Next service under our website protection category is secure content delivery network. So some people may refer CDN as the cache network. So to give you example of what is CDN, let's say I am in the Philippines and I want to watch like Korean drama. So the origin server of the content which I want to watch is Korea. So with the CDN, these contents are already stored on the edge that is nearest to my location, which is, I would say the nearest location of the Philippines is Singapore. So then connecting to a Korean server, which is geographically faster from my current location, which is the Philippines. With CDN service, I will be connected to the Singapore edge. Thus, my connection and content download is faster compared to connecting directly to the Korea origin server. So aside from lowering latency, CDN also offers DDoS mitigation and fast delivery internet content. It also improves website load times and reduce traffic costs. And just like our web application firewall, it also under the pay-as-you-go pricing scheme, which eliminates the burden of paying large amount of money. So we briefly discussed in the previous slides about the benefits of our content delivery network. And we have summarized here the benefits of our CDN. First is it reduces load time. Thus, it improves the user experience by delivering the content from the edge closest to the client. Second, it reduces bandwidth and relieves strain on the origin server through caching and network optimization. Third, it promotes security improvement by enhancing the security of your SSL or TLS by providing highly encrypted connections. And lastly, um, it protects you from the DDoS mitigation. So it efficiently protects your website from DOS and DDoS attacks with the global edge infrastructure. So this is the console menu of our CDN. And with CDN as well, you can actually configure the conditions based on your preferences. So in iCloud, most of our console menu can be configured depending on the enterprise goal. So how do we subscribe to the CDN service? The process is actually the same as our web application firewall. So when it's like domain registration, change of DNS settings, and monitoring and management. However, since the process is the same as our web application firewall, we only need to register the domain and the CNAME once. So, like, regardless of how many ironclad services customers are using, domain registration and CNAME changing is done only once. So let's say like if I availed both web application firewall and CDN, I only need to register once, like my domain and changing the CNAME. So I can choose whether I want to use the web application firewall or CDN or both. So there's like switch on and off menu on the dashboard that you can choose which service you want to use. So next is our website malware scanner. We call it WMS. And before we start, we can start with watching this video and understand the foundation of our website malware scanner.
The web is open to the whole world, which is convenient. The problem is, the web is also open to malicious users and bots as well. An attack happens every 36 seconds, that's 100 attacks an hour. 10 billion malware attacks happen every year. The scariest part is that an attacker can plant malware on the website without the system administrator knowing about it. Planted malware can infect everyone visiting the site and make their computers into zombie PCs or even take full control of their computers. This can cause a sensitive information breach and website service error, which will not only damage your reputation but cause a huge financial loss. Protect your business before it happens with IronCloud WMD. We visit your website and analyze it 24/7 for any malicious infections and create detailed reports for you. State-of-the-art AI technology keeps learning about new malware so we can protect even from zero-day threats. IronCloud WMD is a simple and affordable way to protect your website from malware. Sign up for an account, register your domain, and set up an alert system. You can even check on your site on the go on your phone. We go where you go, so you can focus on running your business.
So malware scanner, as the name suggests itself, is a service that detects malware on the website. So as you have seen on the video earlier, the malware scanner visits the website regularly as a virtual client and then do the analysis on the website to detect suspicious malware and then extract the malicious malware URL or code and send the collected data to the administrator or tech support or the tech department. The main function of the malware scanner includes detection of malware infection, provide URL statistics report regarding the detection, and provides reputation information and management of the website to be analyzed. So as for the management, the tech admin is able to customize the notification setting based on the preference or the type of detection that the admin wants to analyze. So this is what our website malware scanner dashboard looks like. So as you can see here in one screen, you are able to see the analysis status, the type of malware that infected the website, and the visit counts with the number of URL count, the malicious URL count in a certain website, and so on. So in this is the console menu for our WMS dashboard. So as you can see here, as you can see in the dashboard, you can see the history analysis as well as real-time ongoing analysis. So basically like the dashboards can be configured depending on the requirements of the users. So again, if you have questions about the presentation and our services, you may type in on the Q&A question chat box, and our product managements are on standby to answer your questions. So we proceed with how to subscribe to WMS. So in order to use the website malware scanner, of course, we have to register the domain, and the admin will provide authentication and user credentials, and then it provides notification settings, and of course, monitoring and management. So that's all about our website malware scanner. So basically, this is the end of our presentation. And if you have questions for now, you can put it on the chat box